Tim Tebow was an explosive and dynamic player who redefined the boundaries of the modern quarterback position in the NFL, but his story ultimately ended in disappointment.
And with the 25th pick in the 2010 NFL Draft, the Denver Broncos select Tim Tebow.
A year after trading Jay Cutler to the Bears, the Denver Broncos decided it was time to make a move for the future of their franchise. And to do so, they traded up into the first round and drafted Tim Tebow 25th overall in the 2010 NFL Draft. Early in his career with the Denver Broncos, Tim Tebow didn't see too much time on the playing field and was used sparingly as a gadget player. But that all changed in December of his rookie season when he was put in as the starting quarterback to replace a struggling Kyle Orton. In his 3 starts, Tim Tebow flashed more as a runner than a traditional passing quarterback, but was able to make plays and orchestrate comebacks in the fourth quarter. He proved his value to the Denver Broncos franchise with his explosiveness, ability to extend plays, and, of course, his value as a runner. Tim Tebow concluded his rookie season with 654 yards, 5 touchdowns, 3 interceptions, and a 50% completion percentage. Not amazing for a quarterback, even after you factor in 227 yards on the ground with another 6 rushing touchdowns. He clearly had struggles with accuracy, which many analysts had predicted out of college and came as a surprise to few. But Tim Tebow would have to find a way to clean up these inaccuracy issues, or he would struggle to stay at the pro level. And as we will see shortly, solving these inaccuracy issues proved to be a problem for Tim Tebow. And these stats didn't look any better in the win-loss column, where Tebow only went 1-2. Win-losses are a team stat, so that's nothing to put against Tim Tebow, but he was having inaccuracy issues, he had 3 interceptions, and he wasn't necessarily creating plays to win the game. But hopefully, as many Broncos fans were expecting, with more experience and more playing time in year 2, Tim Tebow would be able to become a star. After once again replacing a struggling Kyle Orton, Tim Tebow seemed to be a winning quarterback for the Denver Broncos, leading the team under his command to a 7-4 record and an AFC West title, leading them to a playoff game. But despite this success in the win-loss column, Tim Tebow worsened with his accuracy, throwing under 47% completion percentage, just over 1,700 yards, 12 touchdowns, and 6 interceptions. His accuracy was killing his potential in the pros, and it was hindering his ability to become a franchise quarterback. Despite the struggles passing, Tebow continued to find success on the ground this year, with 660 yards and another 6 touchdowns to add on the ground from the year prior. But this wasn't enough to make up for his struggles throwing through the air. But before his problems with accuracy came of age, Tim Tebow delivered a stellar highlight in the playoffs against the Pittsburgh Steelers. An 80-yard touchdown to Demaryius Thomas on the first play of overtime gave the Denver Broncos a playoff win. Tim Tebow had done it. He had made it to the NFL, he had made it to the big leagues, and he had won a playoff game. This was the pinnacle of his career. This was the highest of highs, and then it all came crashing down. Tim Tebow was then traded to the New York Jets after the Denver Broncos acquired Peyton Manning. This was ultimately the downfall of his career, as he would then bounce around from the Jets to the Eagles to the Patriots, and then finally would try out tight end with the Jacksonville Jaguars. Nothing would stick, and he would be out of the league just like that. And that is the tragic story of how Heisman winner Tim Tebow went from winning a playoff game to being out of the league. Now, in between the Jets, Patriots, Eagles, and Jaguars, he did have year-long stints, multiple year stints, where he stayed away from football, but ultimately it was all an impending collapse. Now, it is all but for sure that Tim Tebow will not be playing professional football in the future. All in all, it was Tim Tebow's inaccuracies and poor mechanics when it came to throwing the ball that led to his career falling apart. Despite promise, despite being a Heisman winner, it just wasn't enough to overcome the poor throwing mechanics that he demonstrated on the gridiron. If you enjoyed this video and want to see more content like this, make sure to like, share, and subscribe to support this channel. It's all absolutely free, and you can of course unsubscribe at any time. Thank you guys for watching.